Well, today's been a pretty uneventful day. Waiting on a new drum and one more set of brake shoes that will be here tomorrow. All the other brakes on all three sets are done and everything's cleaned up. Now I'm starting on something that I just do not want to do because it seems so frustrating. I got let's see here, this Y pipe is rusted out and I got a bunch of rust holes in the exhaust that developed the last few months, so I need to pull the exhaust off. And the problem with exhaust is usually everything's rusted up and doesn't want to come apart. Probably gonna have to pull it back from the turbo back. I don't know, fish it out. So been kind of dragging my feet on that. I did, however, go ahead and clean up the shop a little. I mean, it's still not clean, but it's better. Just put a bunch of tools away, kind of organize some stuff I'm working on here. It's for some electrical work, the loom. Just, you know, kind of got everything set up. I need to return these thimbles, the inner and outer lug nuts. I ordered extras in case I had to, you know, if I ruined some, but I only needed to use 2 of them, so that's good. And kind of went ahead and organized this a little bit. It's still horrible, but all my oils and paints are up there, and in that box is like JB Weld and Never Sees and stuff. This is the log truck shelf. I ordered some new filters for it. I need to put them on once I do the radiator, and I got a fuel filter. Just, you know, parts. Then down here is skidder stuff. And that stuff is link belt stuff, filters for the link belt, and some parts in that box, some seals and stuff. And that's kind of miscellaneous. And then down there's stuff for the log truck, wrappers and brake parts and some other stuff. So, and then my filter and coolant, my oils and coolant that will be gone here shortly, because once I do the oil change on the log truck, we'll use most of that oil. Then the rest will be for the skidder, and the coolant is for the log truck. And after a while, we'll put these extensions back on the log truck. So yeah, maybe I'll take a break from that exhaust maybe, and I'll work on, well, I'll still work on exhaust, but maybe I'll got that heat shield bent up and the stack's crooked. Maybe I'll work on that first. That'll give me a little bit of momentum to at least get something done, because like I said, I'm dragging my feet on that exhaust. I just don't want to make things worse. Well, got a little Hitler mustache there. Later in the evening, it's about, I don't know, after dinner time. I haven't had dinner yet, but got the exhaust removed. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so I got the exhaust out from under the truck, and that, let me tell you, was a bear. But you can see how rotted out the exhaust is. I knew it was going to be a struggle, but I didn't think it was going to be an all-day struggle just getting a few pieces out. But I didn't want to cut everything up, because honestly, I just want to patch it. I know that's not the way to go, because that means everything's thin, but yeah, beating on stuff. This one actually came out okay. This actually got beat up just trying to wiggle things around, but had to cut this clamp off. They were stainless. I thought they'd come out easy, but holy mackerel. That one took me probably, oh man, I probably worked on that for over 2 hours before I decided to cut it. I cut it, though. I think I can still use it because it was in there a ways. And yeah, you can see I got the exhaust all the way out. So here's the Y pipe. It's got some holes in it. See, this is the bottom side. Where are the holes? There's some holes right there. It's been, looks like patched before, but I'm gonna patch it again and never sees everything. But yeah, not a lot got accomplished today. The exhaust is off. Oh, I did get a new brake drum for this back axle and brand new brakes, and got that installed today. So that's great. So now all the brakes are finally done. That shouldn't have taken that long, but I mean, it's my first time on this truck. That wheel in general took a long time, and then I had to wait 2 days for a new drum and shoes. So, but yeah, I'm making progress. Just, you know, I thought I would have quite a bit more done, but that's just the way it goes, I guess. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Have a good one. This is the Y pipe. It's the main exhaust coming off the turbo. It was rusted out here. I welded it and ground it down. Should be good enough. It's pretty thin, so. And now this is another piece here. You can see it's all the way and split all the way back. It's following the seam line here. So I think what I'm going to do is I have this piece out of a scrap bin. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off about right here before this bend. I'm going to actually make it 1 inch longer, or 1.25 inches probably, to make up for this one, the cut band clamp, or cut flex hose there, and probably just weld a new end on, and then this piece I'll just follow this with some weld, and that should get me by for quite a while, I hope, at least another year or two. I went ahead and welded a hole that was here, ground it down, you know, temporary fix, but should hold, should do well. You can see here I cut the rotted off end of that exhaust off and welded the new one on. Turned out okay. Kind of a little bit difficult on that seam there, but that's done. It's about 1.25 inches longer. Went ahead and took this clamp off, broke this loose, wire wheeled the clamp, never seized everything, so if I ever have to take this apart again, hopefully it doesn't fight me. Knocked all the high spots off with a grinder on both, well, on this end I guess, and on here, just to make sure that it all goes together good, and it will be getting never seize on all of these. And I just took a die nut and chased the threads on this clamp, because this one fought me to the very last thread. And side note here, I buy this, I don't know if it's actually penetrating oil, but from the dollar store, and I like it for stuff like this, where you just trying to get things loose, and you know, it's not the end of the world and you're not fighting everything, but it's nice to have a little bit of spray oil for $1. You can't beat it. So I think now at this point I'm ready to start putting her together. I'll definitely probably not going to film that with me fighting it, but hopefully it goes together easier than it came apart. Well, I'm going to call this the end of the day today. We got the exhaust all put back together, PTL hooked up. Everything's got never seize on it. All the rust holes are welded up, so that's great. Truck's a little muddy already because I tried to back it in, but it's just so muddy right there that it just sunk. So it's in the road for now. I guess we'll keep working on it in front of the shop here. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Have a good day.